Do 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 do. Good evening, chat. Just make sure notifications are going out. Share it on Facebook. Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. This is going to be part 2, essentially. Hey, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, man, we're doing great. Thanks for asking, man. We're happy you back, and we're hoping everything is working out. We were really hoping you would catch school with us, but we understand. You know, stuff happens. But we're happy that you're coming back and you're going to complete it. So, yeah, it's like, oh, we can immediately terminate the contract, but it will take us 6 weeks for you to go back. It's just like that's insane. You know what I mean? Yeah, we've been wondering. Back next day, and they already processed. Yeah, they do that immediately. Ooh, all right, let her load in. All right, but dude, I'm just. You had to go back Monday and start the process. You had to do the process all over. At least you're gonna start like, cause you're if you start in the same class as us. I mean, I doubt you will. It'll be transmissions or AC. But dude, we were talking, dude. We only have like 3 classes after this of being in school, and then we have like 3 online classes. But yeah, you have a whole bunch because you didn't do the stuff before, and there's like we didn't have to do CCR and a couple other classes, ACD and another one. So, but hopefully we'll see you at the next 6 weeks interval, bro. I mean, even if not, you want to come by one day, you just fucking shoot us a text, you know. So, I don't. Stone Manor. Okay, yeah. We need to go in and do the Stone Manor stuff. We just got here. Played like I think 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours of it, and we just got back to your ancestral home. Oh, it's Click. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, man. Because we'll take breaks. We'll see you in the morning, dude. And in labs, obviously, man. We'll come and hang out with you. Okay.
Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Oh yeah, dude. No worries. It happens,
One of the
man.
first things I saw when entering this house as a child.
I just let you know.
It's like deja vu.
We in Mr. Z's class, dude. We're there and every day until about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Like at least 2 o'clock, cause teacher didn't come in one day. He didn't come in one day, or in the morning, and so Mr. The supervisor. I don't want to say names and shit, but our supervisor. He's like, we're only gonna do. We're only gonna do. He's like, we'll do theories and quizzes. You guys. I mean, we were out like 10:30, so it was really nice. But other than that, dude, we've been out in labs, and there's only been like 4 of us at the end. And he's like, "Look, I'm giving him till this week, but next week you guys leave. I'm taking half your professional points away." But I'm glad you're here, man. You have to keep chatting with me because sometimes I just get into the game. We've been instructed that the public auction will take place on the 20th of July at Stone Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family, and I've been evaluated. They have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Fine furniture traders cause the stockpile frequently, so keep an eye out. Details, cool. Scene has been explored. Key evidence collected. All evidence collected. Why did it go to here? Markets. Okay, thank you. Okay, the medium. I don't want to meet the medium right now. Let's see. Another victory on the board, and all our foes live to lick their wounds. I'm so proud of Sherry. That's what he calls Sherlock Holmes. Sherry. Dude, John is a figment of the imagination. Did they change teachers? I thought it was Mr. S. Well, we had Mr. Okay. He confirmed. Mr. Z confirmed that. It's like, no, you guys are coming to us because the next two classes we have will have Mr. S 2 times in a row, then go back to Mr. Z for capstone. And then we're going to have 2 half classes for a month and then another month because we'll be out like March. And then since we don't go to school, I'm soapbox. Since we don't go in school full time, even though we're still full time students. Since we don't set foot in at least one day in school, they're only going to pay us half. So we're only going to get like 1,000. So it's lame, but time's coming. We're getting to the home stretch, and so we got to start living within my means. So we're gonna still after school. We won't probably do it every 6 weeks. We'll probably see about doing it like once a month, getting everybody to come together, see about hanging out. Especially because we plan on moving in September 2026 after we graduate. So that's what we plan on doing. And so you guys have to come to the new place, check it out. We haven't looked yet, but we will. Auction notice. Yep. Memories. A failed arrest. We did that last time. Casework. Okay, so this is the tale of the empty house. Oh, I mean, we're staying in the Springs, but we just plan on moving, like getting a bigger place because we're gonna have a buddy of ours. Chris is gonna, Chris. Chris is gonna come. He's gonna come live with us and stuff. So we're just gonna get a bigger place. He already found a place. It was 1,700, 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 2-car garage, but we can't get it. They want, I mean, we could get it, but it's like we already have a lease. We don't want to move in between school. We're gonna wait until after we graduate, and then we're gonna move. So, yeah, we got the cat, and she's very protective of everything. So until she is no longer with us, no more. We can't have animals. Essentially, she doesn't share well. She even had like other cats with her, and she would like be very mean to them and stuff. So, but she's loving and kind when it's her place and she's in charge. But yeah, you guys are moving after you guys graduate. That's Washington or how it's. You have to stay in touch, man. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming, especially when I get out of school. It'll be more full time. I'll be doing it more in the morning and hardly ever at night. Like I probably won't do anything after 5:30. But I'll probably do like scary nights on like Friday or something where I'll play like mystery games or Sunken City or some Lovecraftian stuff. So, but I'm excited. This is the one he just said. Share. As soon as we left Corridor, some of our manager's furniture has been sold. Okay, I don't care about that. A mother's love. There's a lot of this evidence in here. And so sometimes you have to pin evidence up here. Past and then like certain things happen. Like you have the investigative mode, so it's like you can hyper see things.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Here's something.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
It's like these rooms aren't even available yet. Hi, John.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
That's what I'm saying. I thought I heard stuff upstairs.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
The past is the past. Consumption is in. Yeah. Missing police files.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
You can feel it. Can you? I feel like tragedy at the Storm Manor. This is a newsletter. Oh, it's the mom's death. Yeah, both just nothing we have left for us. I get that. We just want a place to call our own, set our own roots. We got family out there, so we won't. But that's good, man. As long as you guys can do it together, and you know, I wish you guys the best. So you gotta keep watching though. You both have to come and hang out every once in a while and say what's up. Chad's been doing really good, man. It's been like I got like it's crazy. I say it's like chat. You know, chat's doing it. It's all chat. Right now, you're the only one in chat with me, but we've gotten like over 5,000 views in 2 weeks, and over 4,000 hours watched, and 70 subscribers since I started streaming again. So appreciate you guys coming hanging out, and I'm hoping to use this. You know, you keep in contact because I know distance is a thing, but we got technology now, and if you go to like Ohio, you're going to be like 2 hours ahead. Washington, you might be an hour ahead, something like that. So you'll just, you know, I'll send out notifications, and hopefully you guys can still come and hang out and let me know how life is, because I want to use this channel to play games, but also just like connect with people and just hang out and have a great time. All right, Miss Violet Holmes, Mr. Violet Holmes Miss? Miss? Mrs. Whatever. Widow of Sergei Morland Holmes. Died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10, though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor. Miss Owen purchased the property only a year ago. Despite her feeble constraints, whoa, constitutions of body so ravaged by consumption, Miss Holmes is quickly welcomed to Cordonia's elite. In her high vacation she had, in addition to the deep intuition of a gifted woman, strength of a man, and the conscientiousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist, especially in the ancient objects. She becomes an author of authenticity. Police conduct an investigation upon return to the manor, but they could not further details on our cause.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
Okay, John asked me for mirror for crew delivery in the morning. All right, let's pin this one. Pin this one to evidence, because this is like, I don't, what's it mean? There's meaning to each one of these. Like, this is the main story, and these are like clues for it.
There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
He said he tried to help her up the stairs. What is he pointing at? Let me see. Hmm. His mother's love. So I thought it was.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing.
It's kind of
I
weird.
remember now.
We arrived early in the morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Markov was very serious while dealing with the luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to his room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized he never heard her cough. What happened? What happened? Ah.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Yeah.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
Once upon a time. Enter Shirley's room.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets. One of John's first pictures. I think this was supposed to be Mycroft. He really has improved his skills since then. This brings back memories. We used this old diary to keep track of our adventures. I think it was my father's. John, do you think we can visit some of the places mentioned in the diary for old time's sake?
Why not? Nothing like a stroll down memory lane. Note down the places you'd like to visit, and I'll add what I remember of them.
Nice. Let me go. Casebook. Okay. Something in the bedroom. Ooh, more stuff. Sherry just recalled the day we moved into the manor. The memories are coming back, but I feel unsettled. Am I getting old? Memories, the Mycroft tuberculosis thing. Mind Palace. Okay. Mycroft lied. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me she died of tuberculosis. So we got our first clue. Or our first deduction. These are the clues we have. Okay. That's a story. We'll do that another time. But I wanted to bring this over here. Like that. So that should be fine.
Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples. Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes, we visited him several times while living here.
Mind Palace, nice.
Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Mind Palace photo. Yeah. Wardrobe down there. Okay. Oh, Mind Palace. Mind Palace. Nope. Another one. My friendly neighbor. We had a neighbor that was friendly on the island. Okay. The family friend. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Corona. Maybe he knows something. Casebook. Looking for a family friend. There is no record about my mother's death, but I do recall an old family friend where Theodore Glenn. He was missing a little finger on his right hand. If he still lives here, he may be able to shed some light. He used to live on one of the neighboring houses near Greek Bridge. He had a gas balloon. Okay.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
We will.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Appreciate you, man. I really do.
Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
That would suck.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. Interesting. What's that over there? This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
this book where I kept my collection of coins. It used to be bigger.
Letter from Mycroft. Little brother, you claim to be bored and wanted to play a game. Well, I've created one that should hold your attention as well, teach you a thing or two about the world. I borrow your precious coin collection. I've hidden each one in a discreet place around the island. Mycroft, you're a dick. You will notice the symbol drawn on the letter and attached map. Your mission is to search marked locations for the same symbol. Near each one, you will find a metal tube that contains a hint that will help you recover your coins. If you're able to collect all of them and come tell me where you have what you have learned, I am eager to see how fast you can solve my little puzzle, Mycroft.
Oh, no. We won't let this stand, right, Sherry? I want to find my coins.
It's going to be difficult. The sands of time, you know? Some things may have changed, but you're right. We can't let Mycroft win.
Alright. Mycroft hid part of my coin collection, a collection of unique coins around the island. This collection was started by my father and later expanded to me. My brother claimed that searching for them would be an experience both educational and fun. Fortunately, I only managed to find a few of them before leaving Kadana for good, and remembering coins are still scattered around the island. I now remember how angry I was about it. Mycroft left a map marked locations of each location. He hid the clues for further directions. To find the clues, we should look for the same symbol drawn on his letter. What a dick.
Have to catch them all, right?
I think our family portrait used to hang here.
Find the hidden item in our room. I'm glad I came back for the Mycroft thing. The fuck is my room? Right there. Yeah.
Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
And a pipe.
Still has a faint odor of tobacco. One of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood. Father's favorite.
Pipe of Sigurd Holmes. Is that his name? Sigurd? Small, straight, smoking pipe made with cherry wood that belongs to Sherry's late father's, Sergei Phone. It's probably Sergei Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet. She didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface worn from frequent use, but it's all well maintained. The faint scent of tobacco lingers. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentimental value.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Okay. How could I forget about our secret stash in Sherry's room? What a nice find. So many memories. On the game. Yep, I found the item I won the game. Shaped and looks like a key. I wish these would go away. Alright, so there's this, Child of Cadona, and the coin collection. So that's what it looks like. This is the map if I want to go look for it. Johnny wants to find a real dinosaur bone, at least Johnny remembered it that way. It happened at Miner's End. Sure. Oh, these are locations. John claims the artifact he wrote, published in a local newspaper 10 years ago. It claims to be front page. Have to check categories as well, just in case. John remembers we used to visit an old shipwreck in northern Old City on the shoreline of northeast of the bridge. Our adventures was a police station where we sat recruiting tried to friend Mathis. He was an urchin from Miner's Inn and only arrested for small misdemeanor. John tells me we start our guy's room. No. Let's go look at the local traders. Come on, we're going this way. Oh, we can go, but oh no, we can't. There's a third floor, man.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
All right. What's that? Clothing trader. There's a Minecraft coin. Ooh, bandit lair. That's where I want to go. Excuse you.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you, friend.
Oh yeah, we can ask strangers and they might know.
Selam.
Alright. Buy some stuff back from her mom. The estate sale. Down the road. Take a left, then a right.
May I ask you something?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
You can't tell me where the nearest trader's at? Thanks.
What's up? Hey.
Oh, bro, hopscotch. Get out of the way. Excuse you.
Lance
landscapes and portraits. Find the one that your house is lacking.
Okay.
My goods will brighten up your house.
How much money do I have? 100.
Enjoy your purchase.
Thank you.
Make your garden cozier with our goods. My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
Thank you. I need to get more of the dark garden decorations because that's what it's like. Let's do the Minecraft thing. See what this is. Oh yeah. Yacht Club. There are two locations in the Grand Saray that cause a great deal of trouble over the long period of time for the local police. The first situates a spot where you're reading the snow. The second is a similar structure near the crossing of Versailles and Bakerville Street. At midnight, a group of vandals would regularly leave obscure graffiti depicting local anarchists or whatever aristocratic families near one of 2 points. I studied the occurrences and note the following. The graffiti appears dependent upon the direction the police patrol each night. The police set out from the police station toward the yacht club. The graffiti would be waiting for them at 2 points. Each time the police patrol would head in the opposite direction, graffiti would appear. It was obvious to me that the culprits communicated the police control route somehow. There are no direct vision between the 2 points. However, there must have some intermediate location to send warnings from one point to the other. I have hidden the coins in that intermediate spot in an object they use for communication. Okay. Why can't I pick anything else? Oh, it's because it's Ghost 3 coin collection. Yep. Map. Market. What's this? Is that a Minecraft? Compass marks. Oh, there. Well, let's pick a case. Soon after lecture, some of our manufacturers sold to action. Nope. Let's go to the police station. Can we fast travel to here? Right, because that's the Chronicles. That's the police station. Police station. Sorry. Wasn't one of the cases here archived? Hidden coin.
He's even putting up posters, poor man. Losing it may be the death of him. He's even putting up posters.
Putting up posters. Oh, discard, discard.
He's even putting up.
Look, musician teacher has been putting up posters in the central around this place, appealing for information about stolen violin. Ah, John's got a diary. Another master class in eavesdropping from the peerless Sherlock Holmes. Clear eyes, all ears, can't lose. Clear eyes, all ears.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
What case? Alright. Police station. Mathis at Miners Inn, misdemeanor. Hey! Right, Mathis, known criminal, pickpocketing, minor vandalism, loitering, begging, petty theft, murder, known as associates, street urchins, gang, the Hive. Family history, father Edward, Wright, ex-minor, deceased, mother unknown. Arrest now after close inspection of Mr. Wright's hiding place. We found the stolen uniform. Kid claims that he took it as a joke after it was left unattended in the Garden of Delights. The Garden of Delights. I recommend a small fine, a week of obligatory work at the port, but the chief inspector elected to handle this case personally. Officer Plainchot interrogated note. After a thorough questioning, the subject confessed that he stole my uniform on purpose and that he was going to deliver it to a known criminal associates Hive. Subject further confessed to the murder of Ectus Jacobs. Typical behavior for fatherless scum. Chief Inspector Mitchell. Update 16 May. Mathis Wright disappeared from his cell.
No, this can't be right, Matthias. Murder? Impossible.
Good thing we helped him escape. Now focus, Sherry. Let's remember how we did it.
We snuck in when the archives were empty and found something on the archivist's table.
A top-secret map of catacombs beneath the prison, allowing us to rescue Matthias.
No, that's not right. It was something else. Let me focus on it. Ah, of course. It was the shift schedule. We wanted to know which officer was on prison duty that day.
Ah, that's not how I remember it. Or maybe... Yes. We went to find the officer's desk. That's where the map was.
Just focus on the past found on the desk.
We waited until no one was around, then searched the desk. You were on lookout, John.
Do you recall what we found here?
There was a chain of keys. We found something here, John, and something else. It was a police billy club, new, but already stained with blood.
What's important is that we found keys. By my memory, we crept to the prison cells immediately. Let's go.
A half-eaten tuna sandwich. It was carefully wrapped in a hand-stitched kerchief. You almost took a bite, John. I remember a book with wax stains damaged by humidity. The officer used it to keep him company during long prison shifts.
Alright, we look at officer's desk for backside file. Head to the prison.
This area is restricted.
This is the prison.
This area is restricted. This area is restricted.
May I ask you something?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Okay. Bruh. Child of daring rescue. It's called daring rescue. We headed to the prison looking for Mathis. Breaking news. How come none of these are... It doesn't even have... It has Tales of an Empty House, but okay, In for a Penny, where's that at? It doesn't have these last two. What is this? Chapter 1. Child of Cordonia walkthrough. It's like taking me to the same thing, but it's not. It doesn't have them. It doesn't have the daring rescue. How about daring rescue? No. It's not all of them. Bro, this is lame. It's like, I'm looking this up. They don't have it. So where's the... Okay. Where is the prison? Most of prisons where the incarceration is located on the Mediterranean. Where is the prison? Okay. Why is this so difficult? Is a fictional Mediterranean island. Oh, yeah, I know. The prison is located. It's. That's a lair. That's not a prison. Whatever, dude. Because I've walked around.
This area is restricted.
Oh, is it? Yeah, you didn't tell me. It's not like I didn't know.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes? Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes? Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
We started with police archives. John focused on the past. We found the shift schedule. We located an officer's desk. Inside, we found the keys. Headed to the prison. Okay. Police station memory. Where's the prison? Excuse you. Sorry, horsey. Okay. This is a memory right there, but I can't. I don't understand.
This area is restricted.
Well, how do I get back? How do I get to the restricted area? I pinned that. It says there's a Star Palace. Star Palace. A Mine Palace thing. Share location. Use concentration. And the star thing. Search location. I mean, maybe there's something we missed. Maybe we missed something.
To jail we go.
Did it not tell us what cell he was in? It disappeared. I don't know how we get in.
Do you know anything about this?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Can I ask you a question?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Maybe. Give me an idea, John. I have no idea.
This area is restricted.
I have no idea. Yeah, dude, shut up, John. You're being an ass, and I don't know what the fuck, bro. During rescue. Bro, is that what it was? Is it just... Can I inventory? Police officer.
Oh, what a long day.
Shut up, John.
Oh, what a long day.
Guards were lazy. Knowing their shift schedule, it was easy to sneak past them and find the right cell.
Yes, and with the keys and map in hand, we busted out Matthias and escaped through the catacombs.
John, no, that's not what happened. Let me remember. It was dark. His cell smelt of decay and excrement. I remember calling for him, but Matthias did not answer, so I walked inside. I saw a shape. It was moving just barely. I remember seeing his familiar yellow jacket, now torn and covered in strange brown splotches. I saw his legs twisted at an impossible angle. Then someone called to me from the door. It was an officer. He didn't yell when he saw me. Understood it at a glance. He took me outside, told me to forget what I saw. In a way, I did.
Sherry, Come outside. We should take a photo of the cell. I know you want to remember the truth.
Rest easy, Matthias. John, I must find that loathsome mutton shunter Mitchell. I will find him.
Okay. Officers. It's Chief Inspector Mitchell. After 30 years of exemplary service on the force, Inspector Mitchell sadly passed away in his sleep last night. His family and friends will always remember how brilliant mind attended attention to detail and strict adherence to the word and spirit of the law and kind heart. As long as an illustrious career, Chief Inspector Mitchell closes dozens of high-profile cases, including the death of the famous reporter Ecker Jacobson and a mass shooting in Old City.
It's not fair. He deserved worse.
And Matthias deserved better. There is a lot of injustice in the world, Sherry. Your skills could make a difference for others like him.
Sure, I found the file so quick that he couldn't investigate an old sound I heard. It was probably a banshee, but we know but now we'll never know. So is that? Different case. I look at the teachers putting the poster. There's so much. Let's do Mother's Love. Alright. Let's go back to the manor. Where's the manor? That's the manor. Let's go back to the manor. Turn right. There it is.
May I ask you something?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
So now we got the gilded cage.
Destruction and trampled ground.
It's as if a storm happened here.
Yeah. Damn.
He was certainly under pressure.
Pardon me.
Oof, a contortionist you were not. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off. A belt from a dressing gown. Curious. A kneecap reduced to splinters.
Dang it. I looked at his pinky like 6 times. Something on his pinky? Oh, there he goes. There's the guy we knew.
Missing pinky. Middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police. A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship. It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding. A sailor's knife, useful for cutting wet and thick ropes. Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
Okay. No, escape.
Hog heaven. As if they were struck by a battering ram.
I wonder how we managed not to hear any of this.
Destruction and trampled ground. Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today. An amount of attention that most can only dream of. A strong pull broke this leash.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
Where, bro? Come on. Can't go up any higher. Dude, there has to be something on that. Bro.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence. This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Okay. Do I remember a newspaper article from my childhood? It was the first time I had seen these beautiful creatures. I checked the newspaper archive if the front page story is written by a scientific journal. Okay. He died. Flattening banter. The victim took heavy beating and sustained multiple injuries that ultimately proved fatal. Glass may have killed Theodore. The elephant Glass may have attacked Theodore in order to break free. Okay. Look how he concentrates and then he goes into his mind palace and we become John. Solid indication. Right? All indications that it was an elephant. Maybe we should do... We don't have all the facts to, like... Yeah, there's an elephant, but there's also a sign of, like, a bad guy here. Alright. Let's go to the... Let's pin this to evidence. And we can go to Chronicles. Go to Chronicles. Alright, yeah. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the support. A new location lost.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or
Me.
nosebagger spurns local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes.
It's like, who are you, ma'am?
Care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring-do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
Thank you.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things.
Can I use your archive?
I'm watching you closely, Mr. Holmes.
Okay.
I'll be right here.
Okay. Okay. So let's do period, people, journalist, 10 years ago, journalist. Is there a district? Front page section. Front page. The Lord of All Beasts, written by Dr. Ian Menza. Only lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest, most wonderful thing, fellows. The elephant, said to be land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals just like humans and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that can reach 15 to 25 inches in a male, adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile. In the in concrete, with the prehissile trunk, they can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants are strong, emotional bonds with loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witness signs of grief or happiness, perhaps when question is not how much the elephant resembles us, but how much we resemble them.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
Absolutely, John. All these small moments where we find the past makes the case resonate and brings us closer. Okay. So now we can go do this. Bye, thank you. Oh, how do I get out? This way? Map, where is it at? Oh, crap. Cemetery? That's what I thought. Good evening, chat. So there was somebody here. Hit him with the door, they were watching. Because somebody was over here cutting, like they broke in, cut the wires, left the knife. Looks like they were sitting on something. It fell back. See?
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed.
Ah, dropped his knife, maybe.
The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
I suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
Did I not get all? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Got that, and the knife. Did that, took a picture, found all 4 of those, found all that. Found the trash. Found the door. Okay. Casebook, animal suspect. Okay, my palace. Okay. Unknown third party. There was a witness to the chaos on Gilden's property. They dropped their knife and may have been injured from the fall.
What's happened? Oh, who is it?
Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
That named Clive crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk.
Who is it?
The elephant barged into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky and he slipped and fell somewhere along the way?
Elephant ran
Okay,
past.
hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
Lost the elephant.
Want to go for a swim?
What the shit? Bruh. Why would you start me way over here? What the shit, dude? Fuck. This is where it went. What is that?
Strange. It was hung with care.
Dear Theodore, I am writing as a fellow islander. I value your friendship just as I value the lives of our people. Although I'm afraid the one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I'm being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe your tree of mockery and not the peace offerings as you intended. The people are afraid. You refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer. Instead, you're using your own limited knowledge to teach them. It's an impossible situation. I admit I did not think having an elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant being. Although she is female and far less frightening than the beast, perhaps reconsider the situation, Sir Williams. Okay.
The game has escaped us for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Okay. Okay, so we have the key now. I've taken the keys. I found a seat. Alright, let's go back. Alright. Oh, nice place.
Gosh, what a mansion.
Okay. Nice bust.
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
This means Sherlock?
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did he kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss.
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Tell me everything you know.
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
I am sorry for your loss, but he played with fire.
Well, it was the most probable outcome, living with a giant wild animal such as that.
How can you be so cold? Goliath murdered my father, Mr. Holmes. He mustn't be allowed to get away with it.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose.
Is it tall?
Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
Yeah, we haven't met before.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Anything at all? Alright, whatever.
I have to leave you for now.
Alright, whatever.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
Who's a cute bird?
She packed as much as she could carry. The same dull poses on all romantic photographs. So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Ink of Iman?
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk. You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
Speaking aloud helps me think. The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life. Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
Elephant Man, Cordonia Chronicles, 1875. Local wealthy resident, Theophore Gilden, featured by a person, Indian elephant from a traveling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide comfort, home, and this elephant is it is a paradise for a noble creature. Along with this animal, we will be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on, my second child. I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people, Cordonia. I am your best. I am your best citizen. Sounds like kind of a dick. Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighboring elite of Cordonia are shocked to read the news and furthermore to hear the terrible trumpeting of the beast. But they are having to accept the whatever of one of the Cordonia's most powerful. Now, ecocentric. Now we can say to the richest of our islands, we have troubles to bear. Bear too. The same as the rest of us bear.
His second child, an apparent son and heir, I'd say.
Ooh, just wanted to say happy birthday to my niece out there. Uncle loves you and I hope you have a great day. Sometimes you watch, so just want to throw that in there.
What's so special about this place? Another elephant? A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
Ivory Bath.
I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around. Quite the spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution. Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling. From before Mycroft was born. Our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured. A relatively functional choice to replace the finger. I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. Of course you are, sure. Of course you are, John. Alright. Go casebook, John's diary. An alpha murder mystery sounds like a crime of the century to me. Hang on. Quickly you can investigate. I know through. I hate digging through this paper and it keeps his quest short as can. Let me find the past or make sure. Okay. How does Sherry always know exactly what to do to get an answer? There are so many variables. Incredible. Okay, casebook. So, Gilded Cage, File Perfume. A construction plan for his name Swift, list of his partner. Okay, let me read that one.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Oh, well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit.
Nice.
A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
Packed bags. I mean, that should be good. Why is it still asking me to provide evidence?
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit. These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
You haven't seen law, you might have tried.
I don't have any thoughts on this.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl. And my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
Okay, shit. There's a lot. Key evidence.
It's chilling to think the monster is free.
Oh my goodness. Animal suspect. Imaging considered dangerous, but he's never been aggressive before. We didn't know anything. Didn't see anyone at the crime scene. Told her plans to leave with her partner. They want to start a new life. A vial contains the sweat of an elephant. It could have been worse. Oh yeah. Arthur Swift is the name of Mr. Gill's business partner who are working together on the project in Old City. She doesn't know anything else, but that partnership involve a lot of paperwork. Okay. Mine Palace. Go out the back door and talk to the police officer.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
May I ask you something?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Definitely need to make some money. Works around the yacht club.
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't help you, friend.
Selam. Buranın sıcaklığını seviyorum.
Help me, please.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Do you know anything about this?
I would help you if I knew, sir.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
But I don't understand what you mean it's not working. It's
May I ask you something?
Of course, officer. Let me tell you.
sure keeps asking the same thing every person I go mad. Doesn't he realize it's not working? Yeah, I knew, but I didn't know how to be dressed as a cop. How does Sherry always know exactly what to do with the answer? There are so many variables. Incredible. So now south of the yacht club. I think this is it right here. Yeah. A gilded cage. All right, guys, that's all I have time for you today. Appreciate you guys coming hanging out. Anything cool? Where we just investigated. So this last crime, the one we're doing right now, the gilded cage. So far, it looks like an animal, an elephant. We're tracking an elephant. Killed his master. Right, that's what we're seeing. Killed his master. But there was also a third party there watching outside. So we'll figure that out next time. We'll go talk to this dude at the yacht club. we'll talk to Paul Perkins and see how that goes. Man, appreciate you guys coming out. This has been Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. This is Part 2. This is Thursday night. Tomorrow we got Final Fantasy 16 from 7 to about, or from 6? 6? Is it 6? 7 to 10. About 7 to 10. And we're also, I'm going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm going to switch that from Thursdays to Fridays in the mornings. So if you don't want to miss that, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, almost afternoon sometime. And then in the evening, like always, will be Final Fantasy 16. So I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Hi, chat. Appreciate you guys, hanging out and spending time with me. And if my niece is watching, happy birthday. Uncle loves you. So we'll see you tomorrow for at least Final Fantasy 16 at 7. And then, like I said, I'll have time. I should have time tomorrow. And we'll play some Kingdom Come Deliverance because that usually gets some really good views and you guys like that. So please subscribe, like to these videos. I'm going to write it in the chat. So if you want to follow me on YouTube, it's going to be at MA Madcap, right? Or if you want to follow me on Twitch, whatever, whatever floats your boat. And that's gonna be MKBCHU. That's Madcap Chu. That's me. So don't forget, follow me there, guys. The schedule's up. We're gonna be playing. The schedule's on Twitch, so check that out so you guys don't miss anything. Those are the games I'm playing. That's done. Let's save it, and I'll show you. We'll do the games. We're gonna quit, absolutely. And we're going to take first, guys, and we're going to put this over here just because school's been getting hectic through the week and I don't have a lot of time. So it's going to be shorter play days if I can do it before my normal schedule time. These games I'm streaming Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So tomorrow we'll be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one. We're going to play the first one. Once we beat it, we'll play the second one whenever I get that. So have a great day, guys. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye.